Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to use the VS Code to write our code and deploy it into AWS Lambda function. First thing we need to do is we need to create a directory. As I have mentioned earlier, we need to install several dependencies, that's third-party packages, to enable our code to communicate with the MongoDB at last. For that, will be installing PyMongo Python package. For this, we will be using the VS Code. First, let's create a empty directory, project directory. Go to your file explorer, new folder. Let's give it a name. Let's give the name as AWS Lambda Thread API. Okay, create a folder. Now open your VS Code, open your folder. This is our folder we have created, AWS Lambda Thread API. Open it. Okay, then what we are going to do is we are going to create a folder called dependency. That's the dependency packages. First, go to terminal, new terminal. This is our root path currently, AWS Lambda Thread API. In here, we are going to create a folder called dependencies. There is a new folder called dependencies. Next thing is we are going to install our PyMongo Python package in the dependency folder. Let's okay. For this we are going to hit install. That is target. Where do we install our PyMongo? In the dependencies folder. Hit install target. Please make sure spellings are correct. Dependencies. Okay. PyMongo. It will take some time to install our dependencies. When it's done, please check you have installed PyMongo, Decent. These are the two important packages. Okay. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to create a new file. The name of the file is let's create a new file. It's a Python file. Okay. What should be the name of the Python file? I will tell you. In here, see the name lambda_function.py. It should be the Python function file name. In this file name, you should have a lambda handler function. Okay, so lambda function.py, that is should be your file. That is lambda function.py. Underscore function.py. Okay, in here what we are going to do is we are going to copy our code from the AWS Lambda function. Copy the code, paste it here. In here what we are going to do is we are going to change the message. Let's say we are building and deploying AWS Lambda from, let's say, VS Code, and save it. Now we have created our dependency folder and we have created our simple Lambda function. Now we need to upload our updated code into the AWS Lambda function. How can we do that? We are going to first go into our dependencies folder, cd is okay. Inside the cd dependencies, we have to zip our complete deployment folder, because in here you can see that upload from zip file. We can upload a new Lambda function code as a zip file. So we need to zip the entire dependencies as well as the function file. First we are going to do is zip, recursively read all the uh, nested folders. I'll just paste it. Okay. Difference recursively read all the nested files, then package the folder into the deployment.zip file. Okay. Package the folder into the deployment.zip file in the parent folder, that is the double dot shown. Let's click enter. Again, execute this zip recursively, copy entire elements from the dependencies folder into the deployment.zip file and save it in the AWS Lambda function directory. Now, again, we will move to the parent folder. Next, we are going to move into the parent folder. Then we are going to copy our Lambda function to the our zipped folder. For this, we are going to write zip deployment.zip. Our Lambda function name is Lambda function.py. Now we have added the lambda function.py to our zipped folder named deployment.zip. Now again we will go back to the AWS Lambda function, upload from zip file, upload. We will select that is the zip folder, deployment.zip folder. Open, save. It will take some time to upload the folder. Your code has been updated while you are making the okay. Now see here, our new code appears along with all our dependencies. Okay, along with all our dependencies, that is the PyMongo, Basin packages, and as well as the upgraded Lambda function appear. Let's test this now. See, now the responses we are building the deployment AWS from the VS Code. Now our pipeline, that's how we are going to deploy into the AWS Lambda is ready. Then in the next videos, in the coming videos, we are going to build the API gateways for create, read, update, delete. And we are going to update the code here. We are going to connect to our MongoDB and execute those commands. Thank you.